How's it going, guys? Today, I want to tell a story. A story about two modded Rust server admins who couldn't handle us playing the game as it was intended. This is a long story, so I'll try to give the quickest version I possibly can. So my best friend and I were looking for a Rust server about 2 years ago and stumbled onto US Texas 20 times. We thought it was great right off the bat. It had kits, it was 20 times, so we didn't have to work so hard, and had a relatively small player count, which meant we could raid old abandoned bases and not get wiped by a clan in the process. Over time, we began to meet and talk to the locals on the server. We met the owner, Tiger, and co-owner, Misty Cat. At the time, they were relatively nice to us. Then we eventually met Tibolo, who has now deactivated his Steam account, and lastly, Diamond Star. They were leaders of a clan called the New Kids. At the start of every wipe, they were built up with high-qual bases and turrets almost immediately. For some reason, at the time, we just assumed they put loads of hours into the game. We saw what they were capable of one night when we assisted them on a raid. I use the word assist lightly. Redmit and I were merely there to collect loot, but they were there to completely wipe the base from existence, pretty much foreshadowing what would happen to us 2 years from that point. There was a couple months we took off from the server and Rust in general. That was until last month when we decided to come back to the server and start anew. Like any server, we had bases that got raided, and most of the time, it seemed like legit raids. Then came the ocean base. After getting raided a second time, Thin Mint and I farmed for a day straight trying to collect as many materials as possible to create a skyscraper on the ocean floor, so far outside the map that it would be undetectable by even a player with insane graphics settings and render distance. During this time, we had learned from an old clan member of New Kids that the owners Tiger and Misty Cat had alt accounts by the names of Tibolo and Diamond Star. At the time, we didn't exactly believe him, but we'll come back to that in a bit. We thought we were safe in the far corners of the map. We had auto turrets, SAM turrets, height, and essentially invisibility from anyone on the server. We came on one morning to find the place in shambles. Absolutely nothing left but a sign that read Dose of Crown. This channel led to a hacker's YouTube channel which explained how someone could find such an isolated base. Yet the interesting part was the fact that in the death screen it showed that I was killed by Diamond Star and not by that player. So now we're under the assumption that Diamond staged the signs to make it look like she wasn't the one that raided us. After a couple of weeks of trying to figure out the truth regarding Tibolo, Tiger, Misty Cat, and Diamond Star, we came back on for one final hurrah, in an effort to find their base and wipe it just like they had done to countless others before us. We knew they could just rebuild because of their admin powers, but we wanted to show them that we were done with them and their server. So as I said, for a solid day we spent collecting materials, building ourselves up in anticipation to raid them. We had found a base in which we thought was theirs. We planned our attack on the place and rocketed through. Now I'll show you some footage I took during the raid.
Yeah, this was TC right here.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
just threw it with a rocket.
Wow, look at the bullets he had. Draker.
Oh, 1400.
Yeah.
Yeah, we profited with that and with what's because I only used 200, which means all of it.
So if you paid attention during the clip, it clearly wasn't any of the aforementioned owners' aliases. The people we killed inside were called Draker1296 and Zulu Achilles, who funnily enough weren't even in the New Kids clan. We were disappointed by the thought of wasted resources, but with the items inside their base we were going to keep pushing through the night to find the admin base. We were teleporting back and forth from home and the raid base to depot all of the loot for the upcoming raids, when all three of us mints were teleported to the server's town without any heads up via Diamond Star. It was strange that we were teleported there by her, considering she wasn't an admin at all, and we were even more surprised when we were all banned by her within moments of the teleport. Here's the footage. Just...
What the fuck?
What?
I just got teleported to town. Excuse me. Well, no, I'm here. Diamond just teleported me.
Yep, Diamond's on.
Yeah, that's great.
Diamond just teleported me to me.
I like how they just don't ask, they just, do.
What?
Yikes. So she has been on this entire time.
What?
Internet's gone offline.
I got kicked.
Server kick banning. Mint, then mint. Oh, am I gone too? I just lagged.
Yeah.
Kick banning. What the frick does that even mean?
What?
We all just got banned.
Yeah.
I want to know the reason.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright.
Now that you know the story, I'm going to attempt to connect the dots. We tracked the hours of Zulu and Draker, and it shows that they weren't even on the server for that long. It's kind of odd to have a base still standing this long into a wipe. A fellow player on the server told us this was a backup base for Tiblo and Diamond. At this point we were just confused due to the fact that we couldn't collect more information because nearly everyone involved either deleted their account, privated their account, or blocked us altogether. At the moment we think that we raided a base of theirs or their friends, and in turn we got banned for it. We flew too close to the sun and got rammed up the bum with a ban hammer because of it. If you enjoy being able to raid whoever you'd like, I suggest you steer clear of Rust US Texas 20 times. Thank you for watching.